Welcome to the Coast and Tiki Podcast, a unofficial guide to coasting theme parks, roadside attractions, unique dining, and escapism from that corporate grind. Let's get this show coastin'. Tonight's show may contain occasional adult language. Listeners' discretion advised.
So as I was saying, there was a smoky guy walking into a Taco Bell, and he went up to the cash register, and he's saying, like, I'm looking for lettuce. I swear to God, I saw this guy doing, oh, we're on the air. Oh, well, Regente here. We are on the air, apparently. All right. Welcome to the show.
I was gonna say, and we're back.
And we're back. We are back. A Friday night recording. The sky's pretty much on fire, even though it's not on fire here, but it's smoky.
It's amazing getting secondhand smoke walking outside right now.
Yeah, apparently it's the equivalent of like smoking 7 packs of cigarettes
Lovely.
just by going for a walk. So that's cool. So with that, let's just get into the coast down. There we go. All right. So, oh boy. So I didn't write the coast down this week. Some of this will actually be a surprise to me. Reg wrote it. So right at the top of the hour, Michigan officially has the worst AQ in the world.
Air quality. Yay!
Yeah, so congratulations, Michigan.
Look at us beating records over here.
We have people with explosive diarrhea just for making a trip to Taco Bell. So,
That good old lettuce.
yeah, all you drinkers out there on the weekend, you might want to find some different drunchy food. And on top of that, Pine Knob has canceled 2 of its concerts so far due to the wildfires that are coming from Canada.
Excuse you.
Yeah, I don't know. It must be that smoke. Sorry. So, for anybody that was going to go see John Mellencamp that happens to be in Michigan, there was a refund given to anybody that purchased their tickets through Ticketmaster. If you're like us, who usually gets our tickets from Vivid Seats, StubHub, and trying to get a cheaper deal, you can try to contact them, but most likely you're so luck. So, good luck.
Hey, you never know.
And
Who was it for MGK? Was it
it was
StubHub?
Vivid Seats.
Or was it
Oh,
Vivid?
StubHub was giving the money back for
Yeah,
MGK.
Vivid Seats said no.
Yeah. Yeah, they screwed them over. So that's cool. Wow. I already used the censor 2 times in the show. All right. I got to watch myself. All right. So, Hank Williams Jr. was supposed to play tonight, but apparently he rescheduled because he is a national treasure and we cannot expose him to smoke because we want him to try to perform a couple more years. Kind of like that guy from Greece that they keep wheeling out onto the stage.
The guy from Greece.
The guy who, well, he's not from Greece, but he
Oh,
sang the song for Greece. He's probably like 92 or 93 now. And every time they like go wheel him onto the stage, he looks like, I'm not sure if he even knows he's really there or not. Reg is doing their research right now. It starts with a V. Then, Vince, it's opening song for Greece. Hang with us, folks.
Frankie Valli?
Frankie Valli, yeah.
As in like Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons.
Oh, yeah.
Is that what you were trying to...
Yeah.
Is it the Four Seasons?
Yeah, he's still performing.
Oh, not the Four Seasons, the Jersey Boys.
I don't know, bro. Well, okay. That's why we have you. You know that stuff. I don't.
Sorry, it is Frankie Valli, and then it's Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, and they were also known as the Jersey Boys. There's the connection.
I can tell you, sure doesn't look like that.
No, with the pompadour look on it.
Oh my God. I'm gonna get hate mail from all these artists. Well, I'm sorry you had to cancel your show. I'm sorry for the people that wanted to go see these people.
But hey, Hank Williams Jr., y'all still get to see him just in August now instead.
Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna press my luck.
Keep it to yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Maybe I'll go tell people later.
Keep it in your head. Don't say it out loud.
Yeah. Anyway, most outdoor activities, including Cedar Point Michigan Adventures, either had a delayed operating schedule now due to the Canadian wildfires. And that's not only Canada. I guess it's coming from Minnesota too.
Yep.
And actually, Michigan Adventures was closed down for 2 days now. So,
Well, yeah, considering it is actually in the Mitten State.
yeah, well,
Whereas
seeing
Cedar Point in Ohio, it has better luck not actually getting anything.
well, and here's something for y'all to ponder. Probably at least 50 to 60% of the track for roller coasters that's at Michigan Adventures is wood.
I didn't think
Hopefully
of that.
hopefully that doesn't, spread over because
Oh, Lord.
your top attraction is gonna end up being either Thunderhawk or the Mad Mouse, which is very sad. I don't think the park can support itself on that.
I'm withholding my judgment until further notice.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. At least Cedar Point's mostly steel,
That is true.
but you also don't want their mechanisms getting
Can you
screwed up.
imagine being on Millennium?
Oh, and seeing the raging wildfire across the bay
Yeah,
coming
that,
towards you.
and then you're just, like, in the middle of all the smoke.
Cedar Point's used to it. Like, every, like, national disaster is, like, surrounding the peninsula. It never lands on the peninsula, but it's always in the distance. They've seen, like, water spouts. They've seen some crazy stuff. I believe one time there was almost like this eerie hurricane, literally, looking thing. I don't
Mhm.
know. I might be wrong. You can fact check me. In a more somber note, we are sad to announce, and a lot of people probably already know, Richard Knoebel has passed away. Thoughts and prayers to his family. He was definitely a legend for being responsible for some of the most interesting roller coasters at Knoebels.
Mhm.
So, but Knoebels, I'm sure, will keep that legacy going. They always do great at that park. Next, we will discuss. Okay, what the heck is it lately with? Okay, so Air Force One is shutting down on August 2nd. Kumba is shutting down on August 2nd at Busch Gardens, Tampa. And now we're getting into the period of stuff getting delayed again with Universal Orlando bumping their Fast and Furious roller coaster to open way later in the year because the neighbors are complaining that from a theme park, there shouldn't be any sound of any screams coming from any of the rides. Now, honestly, how far does a scream carry from a roller coaster? I'm really curious. And again, I haven't been to Universal Hollywood. Reg has, but you haven't been in a while.
Not in a long time.
So I don't know how big the park is. I don't think it's small enough where the scream is going to carry over because I know it's in the mountains. I've seen the pictures. There's escalators going up and all that.
For the record, when you said that, I think you were looking here at our notes, and you said Universal Orlando when you're talking about Hollywood.
Oh, shoot. Well, okay. Not Orlando. It's Universal
Universal
Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Let me correct that. Universal Hollywood is going to be delaying the opening of their supercharged Fast and Furious roller coaster due to some neighbors
You mean
not
Hollywood
being happy.
Drift?
Yeah.
You said supercharged.
Oh my god.
He's struggling. Okay,
The
okay.
Fast and Furious roller coaster in Hollywood is being delayed till most likely the end of the year to deal with issues of residents getting all angry and they're
We're a
getting
little
angry.
frazzled today. It's okay.
They're getting frazzled. Now, here's some good news. Some
Now,
excellent news.
now it's Orlando's
We can
turn.
all rejoice for Fast and Furious Supercharged is closing forever. Thank God. Yes. Yes. We might actually get something good in that space. Whoever thought it was an excellent idea, I believe it wasn't it Disaster? I think it was Disaster was in there
was it
before.
was it Disaster or was it the tornado?
So Twister
Twister.
was over by where the Jimmy Kimmel ride is.
Fallon.
Oh my god. Yeah, Fallon. They're both Tonight Show hosts. Um, but yes, it was over there. Supercharged, I believe, was where Confrontation, I think, or around there. Maybe Mummy took over Confront. The point is, I'm for sure it took over Disaster because I think it followed that
No,
similar train
yeah, no,
route.
it was Disaster now that I think about it.
Because I don't think Fast and Furious Supercharged was completely a new ride, except maybe the vehicles. I think it was a similar system on how Disaster ran
Yeah.
through there. So yes, it's gonna close. Thank God. Maybe Disney can get on the same page with their Star Wars stuff. Oh my God, I'm gonna get pitchforks after me. But okay, it just doesn't make sense having the same thing on saying, "Hey, Fast and Furious is over here, but you want another Fast and Furious experience? It's also over here, but the really bad version of it." Uh, well, I'll get this one right. So Knott's Berry Farm is also delaying the opening of Montezuma, the Forbidden Fortress, just for a little bit of time. They've already been doing some testing and some team member previews. It looks pretty cool. It's the exact same ride, just with new track and questionable trains that look like they are very uncomfortable. But hey, it's opening back up, so we can't go wrong with that. You got anything to add to that, Reg?
Nope.
All right. Well, now we're getting into the meat and potatoes of the show. All right. So, as a part 2 of our up north trip from last week, we hit the Mac Woods dune rides on the way back.
So basically, we hit the Silver Dunes.
We hit the Silver Dunes in Muir, Michigan. So, it's probably about maybe an hour and a half north of Grand Rapids, which pretty cool experience. Rich hasn't done it before.
Nope. It was fun.
Yeah, they basically throw you in the supersized Ford,
F-150.
yeah, Super Duty. And each vehicle is named after some pop culture reference. Like one was called the Sandwich, one was called the Sandalorian.
Mhm.
Very, very
What
clever.
was ours? It was the sand.
I think ours was the Sandwich.
No.
Maybe it was the Sand Serpent or something. It was something sand.
Keep going, I'll find it.
All right. So what's cool about this is think of it kind of like a giant supersized dune buggy that you can go with groups of people with a guide, and it's almost like the Jungle Cruise except on a giant dune buggy.
Side note, it was the Desert Fox.
So Desert Fox. That sounds about right. Yeah, so it's really neat because if you're taking your own personal ORV vehicles onto the dunes, it's not the same as what you do with the Mac Woods dune rides, only because they have their own private area of the dunes.
Yeah, you can walk it. Like, you can walk in those areas, and every time you go over a hill, they honk just to make sure that people are aware that someone's out there. You don't get run over.
Yes, you just can't bring your own personal ORVs into their
Yeah.
private area. It's a pretty cool experience. You get some Jungle Cruise like jokes on the ride, which makes it good. The guides are very sassy, but in a fun way.
Mhm. What our entire truck was, from Minnesota.
Missouri,
Missouri, sorry.
the
My
other
my
M word.
apologies. My
There's two. There's
apologies.
more than one M state.
I know that. I had a 50-50 shot, okay?
50-50 shot.
And I oh, wait, no, I have more than a 50-50 shot because there's Maine as well. Maine exists.
Michigan
Maryland,
also exists.
Maryland, Maine, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri. So there's 5.
Montana.
Oh, 6.
Maybe there's also Moo Mexico.
No.
No.
That one I can tell you no.
No. North Carolina.
Please stop.
Anyway, very cool experience. You actually get some airtime on some of the hills. And you're basically just sharing a very loose seatbelt across for people on
Uh-huh.
like this bench seat.
It was great for me, I loved it.
It was cool. We got some good footage on it too, so we'll kind of be putting that into
Don't
sort
worry,
of
I
a
didn't throw
clip.
my phone,
Yeah,
so we're
didn't
good.
throw it, so it stayed on. Also, what was also really cool is if you go on the Mac Woods dune rides, you get to go down by the water on the shore of Lake Michigan, and we caught it just in time to watch the sailboats going very slow over the horizon on their way to Mackinac for a sailboat
I was
race.
gonna say they weren't going very far or fast.
So, they might still be there. Who
No, they're
knows?
done.
Oh, are they
I
actually
believe
done?
yeah, I'm pretty sure they made it already.
Oh, they made it. They must have got that one gust of wind that came over that probably shot all the smoke over here. That makes me think of that scene in the SpongeBob movie where they like have the bag of air. But
Well,
it just made me think that they opened up like a bag of chips. Like they just open up the bag of chips and all the air from the bag of chips just go and they just go.
I was talking to one of my friends and coworkers, and she was telling me that they do the races like every weekend, but like the most well-known one is the one to Mackinac. And I think if you want to keep your boat or sailboat up there or something like that, you have to participate in so many races.
Oh, so that's almost kind of like you had to qualify for it.
Yeah, it's kind of like an HOA kind of stipulation if you think of it that way. Is if you wanna have your boat up there, you have to participate in so many races
That's interesting.
over the year or something like that, I think. Don't quote me on it. Or you know what? Better yet, please quote me on it. Correct me on it.
Exactly. Go make a
Call me out.
comment somewhere where we allow you to make comments. I don't know where you'll find it. I'm sure it's somewhere though. Go throw it on our complaint form.
You know what? Go put it on Facebook.
Yeah, go throw it on Facebook. We need more engagement on Facebook. Like nobody goes on Facebook anymore, but it exists. So yes, that was very cool. We also went over to and I'm gonna screw up the name on this too. I believe it's a Whippy Dip,
Yes, the whippy dip.
which has really good ice cream. Actually, surprisingly, really good cheese curds.
Mhm.
It is right next door to the Macwoods Dunes. So right when you get off your truck, literally just walk right next door. They're also playing some like 50s music.
They were.
And also, if you have a really big appetite, we didn't do it, but you can actually get like this monstrous sundae served on a frisbee.
No, no, you got a shake,
I got a shake, yeah.
and then I got the mango strawberry Dole Whip, which is actually pretty good. Very
That
refreshing.
that's some good stuff. So if you're ever in town for that, definitely hit it up. And then on our way back, even though this was also on our way back, but we had to make a stop because we were only 45 minutes at most from Michigan's Adventure. Reg has never been to Michigan's Adventure.
Do 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 do.
Exactly.
Park
And
checked off.
yeah, I don't know if she's really that proud of going to it, but it's an okay park. It's okay. Um, Shivering Timbers is definitely the top thing there.
It was definitely shivering,
It
and
was
it's
shivering
definitely
all right.
made out of timbers.
Uh-huh.
I just remember going on it, and even when you came off it, we got off it, you're like, "I don't remember it being this rough." We were on it, and my legs were literally just bouncing up and down.
Yeah, we weren't even in the back seat.
No, I think were we towards the front or we were somewhat in the middle? I forget.
We were in the middle and we were on the train that generally doesn't feel like it's trying to mangle you, which was the blue train.
That is true. We almost got on your favorite one.
Yeah, the green one. That's the one that I don't know if it still has it, but it definitely had a weird jackhammer to it, even when the ride was smoother. Still a legendary ride.
Mhm.
Airtime is insane on it. I still think it's probably one of the best wooden coasters. I wouldn't say it's probably the best maintained wooden coaster. But I know over the years they've been retracking it. Next door, we also went on the Wolverine Wildcat, and you know what? good for them for
Smoothening.
smoothing 65% of it.
65.
So, whatever feels fantastic, don't worry, you're gonna feel the horrible part still. It's gonna be, like, smooth as glass, and then it's gonna feel like you're going on the worst roads in Michigan, which may just be part of it, I don't know.
We were trained for this.
I So, what I noticed on Wolverine Wildcat is the turnarounds. And I've been noticing it on other rides that they wait for the turnarounds to be last on when they redo them. So the first drop and going up into the first turnaround was glass smooth. Then when you're going around the turn, then you start feeling, "Ooh, ooh, 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 ooh." And then right when you're going down again, it's like, it's smooth as glass, it's smooth as glass. And then you get up to the other one and it's like, "Oh," and then it kept getting more aggressive and aggressive. Then it was glass smooth for like the last middle part of it. And then when it's making the return route with the airtime hills, it is like absolute murder because that last part you're feeling, "Ooh, ooh, ooh,"
If you
and
ever want amazing sound effects, you should go on to TikTok or Instagram or even YouTube and go watch, our POV. It's quite hilarious listening, especially when you're sitting next to him.
I try not to, but it's it's not too fun. So
For the record, it's quite hilarious. I love riding roller coasters with him just for the point of listening to him. I find it hilarious listening to his pain.
all right, so okay, get this. So people are really judging me on the ranking we put for Michigan's Adventure for the roller coasters, and they're getting mad that, like, I ranked, like, Mad Mouse higher up on the list. I think I put it at, like, number 3 or something. It's smooth. Yeah, it makes you feel like you're going off the edge, but that's, like, part of it, like, okay, so what do we have to compare it to? You have the kiddie coaster, which is Woodstock Express, which being on it as a kid, it's okay. It was a Big Dipper at the time. I haven't been on it since it's been Woodstock Express, but it's okay. Zach Zoomer is rough, but it's just like going on the old Scooby Doo coasters,
Mhm.
the wooden ones, or the one that's at Kings Island. I think it was maybe the Fairly Odd
I was gonna say, you
coaster,
keep saying Scooby Doo. You're talking about Fairly Odd from Kings Island.
but I think it used to be Scooby Doo before it was Fairly Odd.
I just remember it as Fairly Odd.
Yeah, well, it was Fairly Odd, and then it turned into Woodstock Express.
Mhm.
And then, I mean, you have such a sharp decline right there because, I mean, most of the time you're not going to put the kiddie coaster at the top of the list because you have to
No.
weigh it with how thrilling it's going to be. But I mean, what's your next one? Is it Corkscrew? Is it Thunderhawk?
Oh god.
Which those two are obviously, there's no way I'm going to put Thunderhawk higher than like the 50 percentile.
Thunderhawk freaks me out because the ride attendant was nice, he helped me buckle the seatbelt portion of the restraint. Well, for the record, if you haven't been on it, um, it's one of those you pull down and you have to buckle it from the bottom basically to secure it. Um, and it's hard rubber, and they didn't push it down, like, so it was flush against me. I had, like, maybe, like, a half-inch gap between me and the safety bar, um, and that wasn't a fun experience for me. I felt like I was gonna, like it was gonna, like, loosen, and I was gonna fly out,
You got the seatbelt.
and then I got a headache because of all the rattling.
Hey, I told you this is the best ride to do at the end of the day because by the time you get off of it, you're gonna be like, "Okay, I'm ready to leave."
Well, that and where they put it in the park, it's, like, all the way in the back.
At a dead end by the raft ride, even though they have a path behind Wolverine Wildcat that could easily connect it, it's just dirt. All they have to do is pave it and make it part of the park. and the park's a full loop.
Why is my brain telling me SLC? SL
Oh,
SL.
yeah, it's a Vekoma SLC, the ride.
Hey! Close
See,
enough.
learning the
I'm
terminology.
learning. He's slowly he's making it slowly stick in my head.
Yeah, the good old Vekoma SLCs, or, I mean, we can't contribute it to modern day Vekoma rides, or, like, most of the Vekoma rides that went into Walt Disney World, but the best way to remember Vekoma for their older rides, like their boomerangs and their SLCs and all that,
Mhm.
is Vekoma, as in, like, the rides will practically put you into a coma for how much it is literally, like, bashing your skull out, so,
Between that one and Corkscrew.
yeah, Corkscrew
Corkscrew
is
is also just old.
well, it's literally it's just like the one at Cedar Point, except some of the turns are different. Corkscrew has, like, one airtime hill, and the one at Michigan Adventures doesn't have the loop, so it's basically the cheaper model of, what they have at Cedar Point.
They were also taking their sweet time. It's like they were trying to wait and see if anyone else got on the train instead of like, they waited, like, 5 minutes to see if anyone showed up in line.
Oh, yeah, nobody wants to go on it. The most popular ride in the park is literally Mad Mouse, which is amazing.
I don't mind Mad Mouse, but between the little restraint on top of the fact that every time we went around a curve, I thought I was going to fly out of my seat and face plant into pavement, um, that was a little
So fun,
freaky,
though. So fun.
if you say so.
Also, shout out to the lifeguards that were operating the rides.
That is true, the lifeguards were operating Wild Mouse.
I've never seen that before. I expect them to be in the water. And you know what was really interesting is they still had their medical packs on and they still had their whistle. So I don't know if like somebody was doing something wrong, like with the directions for the ride that they're just gonna squeal their whistle. I don't know. But you know what, Enchanted Parks, you taught me something new.
Oh,
You
lordy.
cross trained your lifeguards to be a ride operator, so
I still think that they probably had, like, some call-offs or something and need somebody to cover it, and they're like, "Oh, we can move you guys over here. We have enough of you guys in the water park."
I hope they had the training. I mean, they were operating the rides, so
They probably started as ride operators or worked as ride operators at some point if they worked at the water park.
oh, but I guess technically, I don't know if they're really operating it because the guy in the control booth, I think, really
They were
operates it.
they were just loading
Yeah, they were just
and
loading.
making sure everything was locked.
Eh, maybe that works out.
That tracks,
Yeah,
maybe.
it works. It works. So yeah, we had a decent time at Michigan's Adventure. It was good to get Reg over there once. The park has a nice like atmosphere to it.
Yeah, it reminded me fun fact about Reg here. I grew up in Northern Kentucky, so I actually grew up with Kings Island more than Cedar Point or Michigan's Adventure.
Yeah, it's your home park.
Yeah, which is why I've been on, like, the Fairly Odd Coaster. I was there when before Paramount pulled out. I was on the mythical the Crypt ride.
Yeah,
I was
and
on
then it
it
was
when it
Tomb
was called the
Raider.
Crypt. I was on it when it was called the Tomb Raider. I was there when it opened.
You also rode the SOB.
Yep, the Son of Beast.
Yeah.
My brain went the wrong direction for a second.
Hey,
I missed the Son of Beast. I'm pretty sure I wrote it before they took out the loop too.
yeah, I would have liked to been able to
I
get
think
on
I
it.
did.
The closest thing I got, like for I guess historical rides at Kings Island is of course the Beast. Done that many times. The Racer, Vortex. Vortex was fun.
Oh, I used to love Vortex.
That was quite a mind screw.
Yeah, but that was another one that,
And Firehawk.
oh god, I rode Firehawk once, and I said, "That was it. That was it. I'm done." We went on an 8th grade trip. I actually remember this. I remember a couple things, and it's just random little, like, snippets. We were walking at the time, it was called Delirium, and it still might be Delirium nowadays. Um, but either way, bear with me. I'm probably gonna use the old Paramount names because that's all I can remember. Anyway, we were walking by Delirium, me and a couple of my friends or whatever, and then I just randomly heard my name being called. I'm pretty sure some of my classmates were on the ride and they just saw us walking by and they decided to just
Antagonize you.
antagonize me. So that happened. I got to watch two of my classmates do the slingshot, and it was quite funny. They were just talking, and all of a sudden, they just got shot, and you can just see their faces freeze.
Those are wicked.
And then it was, I think, Firehawk. I think that was one of the first and only times I ever rode Firehawk. And
You're held
um,
in with like a cotter pin.
if you think of the restraints from Siren's Curse, if you guys have been on that already yet or not. But it's like the soft, like padded, like over the shoulder restraints. That basically, and then you metal buckle in between the legs and stuff like that. Well, Firehawk, they start you sitting up and then they lay you face down like you're flying, and you have to put your full trust in your restraints.
Well, and the restraint is like a flight vest, so it's split right down the middle. It's not like
Yes.
Siren's Curse where you have the full rubber holding you in.
Uh huh.
So,
Yeah, and then at one point, they also put you over a small body of water that you could practically reach out and touch.
was there water on that one?
I think so. It was just like little
There may have been a
ponds.
small retention pond.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Um, yeah, needless to say, I rode that once, never rode it again.
So fun though.
I never trusted my restraint. I was the one of the people that was, like, pushing themselves back up against the back of the seat.
You gotta go on one of the B&M flyers. Those are kind of like the more like safer feeling ones with the full vest restraint. And you don't start on your back. You actually sit in the seat and then it slowly raises you to where you're staring at the ground.
Mm,
Actually, I think you have been on one a long time ago at SeaWorld Orlando, Mana.
maybe.
Manta's like that. But yeah. Also, we were gonna do something for Christmas in July. Uh with a lot of scheduling conflicts for the most part. You'll probably be hearing probably from Reg and I more just because we're more on a similar schedule. So other people will still be coming on the show. Just if you're wondering where a couple people are at,
Mhm.
um, you know, busy lives and all that.
There
So
there are substitute hosts.
there is substitute hosts. So they'll still be on every now and then. But
You're gonna just have to get used to us.
yeah, exactly. Lucky you.
Suck it up, buttercups.
Oh boy. I don't know if I can
Fight
stand
me on it.
myself.
I dare you.
Ugh. Well, we still want to make a reference to Christmas in July, so happy Christmas in July coming up within the next week or so.
Come after us if you want, people. Bring it,
Exactly.
bruh. Bring
Bring
it.
it. Bring it.
Also, go take it up with Hallmark. Hallmark
Exactly.
always does Christmas in July.
Exactly. Speaking of that, you can probably go watch Christmas in July right now in Hallmark.
That's what I'm saying. Go take it up with Hallmark.
Exactly.
Don't come
And
at us. Take it up with Hallmark.
and if you are on your road trips right now, still after the 4th, I don't
Mhm.
know if you guys have any extra vacation time. Make a trip up to Bronner's up in Frankenmuth, Michigan. That's like the world's largest Christmas store. It may be unique to you. It is definitely not unique to us. We get sick of it really quick.
It's just a Christmas store to us.
Yes, but it is very large.
It is a wonderland.
Yes. It is really
Yes.
cool to see, and it is also cool to see at night if you're staying in town, either at Splash Village or one of the hotels in town, or the new Bavarian Blast at Bavarian Inn. They're very close to it. They do have Christmas lights outside, like, all year long, so it's kinda cool to drive through there at night.
Also, everything is basically for sale in that store.
Oh, yeah, you can buy anything.
Just about basically anything that is on display. I think the stuff outside technically up for sale too.
That's a good question, I don't know.
I don't know about outside. I know anything inside, once you step through those doors, practically anything except for
Maybe some of the
the
collectibles in the
collectible
theater.
stuff that's in the theater and maybe a few display cases that has some collectibles about the history of Mr. Bronner. Um, Everything else is pretty much for sale. Anything you see on the ceiling and the rafters.
All the cool village pieces you can get,
Yep.
the Christmas trees, pretty much anything in there.
If you're looking to build your villages like the Dickens Village,
Disney,
Department 56 stuff, like anything you could basically think of,
Jim Shore.
yeah, you can pretty much find over there.
And for a majority of the holidays, they've been expanding a lot of their Halloween stuff lately because I saw, like, for Halloween, they have Harry Potter, the Disney stuff.
I was gonna say, and they still do offer like Easter and spring stuff, but they're usually just little smaller sections because they're a Christmas store.
Yeah,
It's always Christmas. Although I don't know, like with any of those Christmas stores, I I don't know if I would want to listen to the Christmas music all year round.
that's probably why some of the staff look so grumpy.
They listen to the same 4 songs on loop.
They're angry little elves.
That's where people go for retirement to work.
Yeah, like Dollywood.
Yeah.
Speaking of that too, there is a Christmas tree. I don't know if it's called Christmas. No, it's not Christmas tree. I think it's called the Inn at Christmas Place or something. So they have that Christmas store down in Pigeon Forge,
Mhm.
which I feel literally has more superior products than Bronner's,
I think I like the layout of that one more than Bronner's, to be honest.
and it looks like they actually have not like made in China stuff.
Yeah, so my only issue with Bronner's is just that at least before, I haven't been there in like a year or so now. Um, but before it was mostly all of the same stuff, just reorganized in different ways in each section.
Yeah, it's still like that, but I think they've been a bit more clever on how they are displaying it now.
Mhm.
Because I think what they're doing is the stuff that they're rotating around the store, they're putting on like a custom like Christmas tree. So you'll have like your patriotic ornaments and all that, but then like for America's 250th, they actually had like a red, white, and blue tree. They
Mhm.
had like the same ornaments that you saw on the other side of the store, but they had like a tree, kind of like their version of like an end cap, but
Mhm.
it's a Christmas tree.
Interesting.
So that's interesting. But also on the Pigeon Forge thing, they do have a Christmas themed hotel that you can go to that has a singing Santa after you check in with milk and cookies. So check that out too if you ever have a chance. Um as far as any other Christmas stuff, you can go check out Holiday World. Their entry plaza or their version of like their little Main Street USA is literally all Christmas themed because they used to be called Santa Claus Land.
The gravy train.
Yeah, the gravy train, the good gravy ride. Um, but yeah, um, ever have a chance? Check those out. There's also some Santa lands, I think, up in the nor'easter area.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's also towns literally called Santa.
Yes, kind
Yeah.
of like Holiday World is in Santa Claus, Indiana.
Yep.
That also has like a Rudolph campground and other stuff. But yeah, there's a lot of places that you can go check out the different Christmas stuff. As far as that goes, happy Christmas in July. That is so weird to say. Even for somebody that
Merry
is
Christmas in
Merry
July.
Christmas in July. Yeah, and this is coming from a guy that likes to like celebrate holidays early. I'm already thinking about Halloween and
I
decorating my
I
tree
know
for
you
Halloween.
are.
But
As soon as 4th of July hit, even on the 4th, he's like, "Halloween, let's go."
got to change the tree over. We keep trees
Up
at
year round.
both yes both of our places we have trees.
To be fair, I have a designated Christmas tree. It only goes up around Christmas time. Although I do put it up at a controversial time. I put it up before Thanksgiving, thank you very much,
Yeah,
because I like to enjoy it for a while. Um,
not like
but
mine on November 1st.
yeah, but anyway, I ended up getting a secondary tree because I just redid my basement, and my secondary tree is more like natural feeling downstairs. So instead of putting it away for the season, um, Tay has taken it upon himself to make a holiday tree for me.
Well, I mean, I gotta spread some of my decorations. I got too much of it.
We're gonna have too much of it eventually.
Eventually too. So that's gonna be a fun scenario. And you've heard it first. The next holiday, because I always had a holiday every year, and I'm gonna do two this year. So I made a Valentine's tree, which I wasn't doing before, and I am going to make a Thanksgiving tree this year.
Oh boy.
So there will be more of a gap.
Don't worry, we'll show pictures for you guys.
Oh, we will. I think on the site we are gonna add kind of as part of our escapism area is all our different trees, whether it be through the years and all that.
You know what we could do? If we have too much decorations, we could sell them.
Oh God.
Okay, listeners, you hear that? We might have some authentic Reg and Tay Christmas decorations ready for you coming your way.
I mean, you gotta have a Christmas ornament. You gotta have the Kosan Tiki Christmas ornament.
Ooh, write that down.
Yeah. Not trying to sell you or anything, but you know.
Along with your magnets, your mugs,
Yeah,
your
not foreshadowing for
t-shirts,
anything, but
hats, keychains, glasses straps
so
for all those park enthusiasts.
Reg is taking it upon herself to kind of come up with some cool designs. She's actually in the industry. I won't say exactly what industry, but she is kind of in that industry of all the cool graphics. Um, funny enough, her company actually had to make some graphics for a park all you enthusiasts might know, but I won't say what it is. Let you guys guess what it is. It'll be the one you least expect too.
I was gonna say it's the one you least expect. It really is.
Yeah, don't get too excited. It's not Cedar Point
No.
or any of those big wig ones,
It's family owned, operated.
and they love lumber.
They absolutely
If
do.
if that doesn't throw it off, then I don't know what
Our
else.
hearts go out to the family right now because we love them so much.
Yes, yes, they have an amazing, amazing, amazing park. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up our show for tonight. On our site content, we have a ton of new blogs up. We have been adding a lot on YouTube, and we have definitely seen the followers coming with it. So a big
Yay.
thank you on that.
Gracias.
Yes. We did add today the dune rolling cam. So
Oh,
if you
Lord.
want to
Do you
watch
want
some of the fun,
it's
it
gonna
is
say
not down the Lake Michigan one. So before I get the National Park Service or somebody saying like, "What? He shouldn't be rolling down." No, no, it was the dune climb, not the one that you have to get right up to the edge and it almost looks like a cliff.
it was the training dune.
It was the training dune. I would
It
not
was
be here if it was down that one.
it was the training dune at, Sleeping Bear Dunes. We call it the training dune because it's the one before the infamous one.
Yes, if I rolled down the one that goes down to Lake Michigan, I would probably be shot over to Manitou Island in the distance.
No, you would have just gone straight down.
I think that's like a 500-foot peak. It's something ridiculous like that. Um,
And that poor guy would have to go and help you back up.
yeah, $3,000 fine, people. So you want to go do it? You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't do it. But if you do end up going down it,
And you want to pay that much money, you can pay $3,000 for a walking buddy.
exactly. I'll come get you if you pay me $3,000. I don't care what shape I'm in. Also, TikTok, thank you again. We are over 2,000 now. So, yay. Thank you, Phantom Applause. That's also great. Also, Facebook's been a little weird. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if you guys are like just in a collective group just unfollowing, but no one looks at Facebook anyway, so joke's on you.
Like I said, that's why we just want you to come and call us out on Facebook.
Exactly. Also, our Instagram, that one also had like a mass unfollow. I don't know if it was something I said or something.
You scared them.
I scared them, but now we're back over 2,000, so I don't know what happened. So
Don't.
whatever it is, whatever I was saying, I'll be more careful, I guess. And for next week's episode is gonna be to be determined for the most part because I don't want to keep giving false promises on saying we have a great planned show for you.
We like to fly by the seat of our pants.
Yes, and that is the methodology we are going for now because it is too hard
Keep
to
it
try
on.
to plan.
Keep you on your toes.
Exactly. This rundown was literally created like,
They don't have to know that.
oh well, it was created in a short amount of time.
They don't have to know our secrets.
We'll put it that way. So we're like South Park in the old days where they used to make an episode within like 7 days or something. I don't know. Anyways,
Trade secrets. No.
trade secrets. Anyway, for all of you, have a good night and keep on coasting. See ya.
Thank you for listening to tonight's episode of the Coast and Tiki podcast. For all of our listeners out there, keep on coasting.